Hello folks, and welcome to another InkDependence.com brief video review and water drop test, this time of Sailor's Doyou. Doyou? I'm not so sure how to say this one again, but do I? Yes, I do. Also, it's called Midsummer. That is an owl, obviously, saying hoot. Uh, I don't know, Midsummer Nights is what this makes me think of. It's a pretty complicated ink, it turns out. It looks black on the page. Once you look at the swatch, it looks kind of, I don't know, like a real dark brown maybe. Those are the tints that are coming through. No real sheen in this one. This one's it doesn't really shade all that much. Maybe a little bit of shading, but just from sort of black to brown. But I went ahead and did some chromatography on this one. And it's the most complicated one, I think, in this set. But as you can see, look at all the colors in there. It's got gold and green and orange and brown and purple and blue and I don't know, all kinds of things in there. So once all that comes together, what you get is this sort of awesomely deep, sort of real dark brown, maybe almost black. You can actually see the difference between Doyou and a pure black here with Aurora black. Let me see if I can get my phone to focus in here. Come on now. All right, maybe you're not going to see much. But you can definitely see that this one right here is more of a brown and less of a black. So it is more complicated. It's very cool. You'll see on here some of the other ones I've got coming up. This Einstein is not representative. That have been sitting in the pen for too long. In fact, it probably still smears. Let's see. Maybe just a little bit, but that was super concentrated for whatever reason. Just been in that pen for too long. Leonardo Visconti Blue, one of my favorites. Cacao do Brazil. All right, let's do the water drop test. That's sort of what we're here for. Uncap this sucker, and there we go. All right, so as it initially goes on there, you can see a little bit of the brown sort of swirling away. Not a whole lot. Seems to be doing pretty well. It seems to be holding up. This has been on the paper for, I don't know, maybe 3 days, I suppose. So it's had time to cure as much as it's going to, I think. All right, let's wipe this away. And well, all right. It's got a little bit grayer. You'll see a little bit of the brown on there. The brown on there is about like the Cacao de Brazil, actually, but a lot of black gray left over. Not much smearing really. This one's actually got some water resistance, so that's cool. Not only is it the most complicated ink, and maybe probably my favorite black right now, especially since it's water resistant. But that was actually from this pen. This is a Wallover Sharp Skyliner 50s with a semi-flex nib, so it does put down a fair amount of ink, and it looks rich and beautiful. So I do recommend this one for sure. If you're looking for an ink that's understated, but it's not really quite black, you can totally see that it's got a little bit of brown in there. Go for this one. It's a great ink. I got it from AndersonPens.net. Brian and Lisa Anderson are the best, and they give me samples every once in a while. Hopefully a lot more coming up. So here's Sailor Doyou. Go to AndersonPens.net, get yourself a sample. They come in 3 milliliter samples for $2.50, which is not a bad price given that a bottle of this stuff is 18 bucks. But if you ask me, it is totally worth the price of admission. All right, there's that. See you later.